Hi, I'm Donna Dreyer. I'm a psychiatrist trained at the Harvard Medical School. I've devoted myself to understanding a widely used, yet poorly understood class of psychoactive drugs, psychedelics. At some point in your lifetime, you might encounter a friend, an acquaintance, or family member who decides to try a psychedelic drug. In the vast majority of cases, there will be no physical or psychiatric emergency or danger. But if someone was experiencing profoundly difficult emotions and needed your help and support, would you know how to lend a hand? This video is intended as an educational tool to provide some basic information about how to help someone who is having a difficult psychedelic experience. We do not advocate the use of psychedelics outside of legal contexts, such as religious or therapeutic settings, but we recognize that such use does occur and that it is wisest to educate young people to reduce the harm that such use can cause. We hope that this video provides a springboard for you to discuss the uses and risks of psychedelic drugs with your family, your friends, and your teachers. Psychedelic drugs include LSD, or acid, mushrooms, which contain psilocybin, peyote, which contains mescaline, and ayahuasca, which contains DMT. Psychedelic drugs have a long history of use for religious and therapeutic purposes in many places in the world. Since the 1960s, psychedelics have been popularized as recreational drugs and often are used under unsupervised and dangerous circumstances. However, it's important to remember that there has never been a fatal overdose of pure LSD, psilocybin mushrooms, peyote, mescaline, or ayahuasca, although any individual can have a negative physical reaction to any psychedelic drug, especially if the person has taken other medications or other drugs. The effects of psychedelics vary tremendously and are extremely difficult to categorize since they provide access to vastly different states of consciousness. They affect different people in different places and at different times with incredible variation. Yet the effects of psychedelics are not completely arbitrary either. Psychedelics often evoke conscious awareness of subconscious or even unconscious material. This can include repressed memories, feelings about various current life circumstances, fantasies, deep fears, and so forth. Furthermore, these thoughts, feelings, or images can be magnified and sometimes distorted into disturbing visualizations and body sensations, or even bizarre thought loops. Thus, if someone makes the decision to use a psychedelic, it's important for that person to be prepared to deal with unusual or perhaps uncomfortable or challenging thoughts, images, and feelings in an open and thoughtful manner. As a helper, it is important to stay calm and to foster an environment where the person who has ingested the psychedelic substance feels safe to relax into his or her emotions and experiences instead of struggling against them. Each psychedelic experience is strongly influenced by two key factors: set and setting. Set is the internal mental environment and the beliefs of the person who has ingested the psychedelic substance. Setting is the external environment. If someone uses a psychedelic in a chaotic or potentially threatening environment, that person is more likely to have a chaotic and threatening experience. Likewise, if a psychedelic is used in a safe, supportive environment, it will be easier for the person to allow his or her experience to develop in a coherent and potentially meaningful manner. Though some parts may still be overwhelming or psychologically jarring. In the upcoming scene, we will watch a young man. who is having a difficult experience while under the influence of a psychedelic drug, and demonstrate some general principles on when and how emotional support could best be given.
Not too bad. A pretty good amount of people showed up.
Yeah, there are several people here that I haven't seen in a while.
Well, look at Jason over there. He's looking a little out of sorts.
Oh, that's funny. I know Jason. He used to be my math tutor in high school. Do you have any idea what's up with him right now?
Well, Donald told me that they each took about 2 hits of acid a couple of hours ago, but Donald went for a walk with some friends, and Jason's just here by himself, so...
Oh man, that was pretty rude of him to just leave Jason all by himself.
Yeah.
What Jason is experiencing is not just limited to what he is seeing and hearing. It is reaching the deepest levels of his mind. Things usually taken for granted, like time, self-identity, and any other aspect of reality, can be as unusual as what he is seeing and hearing.
Oh man, it looks like he's really tripping out.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a hard time.
I should go talk to him to see if he wants any company or help. In the meantime, will you get me my sketchbook and a couple glasses of water and
Sure.
put them in the den?
Okay.
Thanks.